Hello everybody and welcome back to the iOS Arcade, and today we are playing another App Store great. This one of course is free to play and is available on iPhone and iPad, and this is a great game. This is a strategy game where you've got to take soldiers into battle, and you also at the same time are being battled against by other players on your base. And what I'm swiping here is obviously my base that you can build up and you can customize and move everything around. And it's really cool. It's got a bit of a grind to it, and there is time in this where you have to like put it down for like 6 hours for something to upgrade. So if I just quickly go over here, and if we upgrade my gold if I can, so you can say, oh, that's a 30-minute one, and you can skip it. It's one of those games, so just be aware of it. And of course, with this not being an Apple Arcade title, this is obviously going to have ads and microtransaction in. But again, I don't bring games that I think are too overpowered in pay to win. I think this is a very balanced game to the point where sometimes you kind of forget that you can pay to have extra options. So now obviously there is the element of base, and you can upgrade all of the stuff around here, and then obviously you can upgrade and place any of the items and test run your own base playing this game. But we're going to have a look at the gameplay and just see if Guns Up is a game for you. I started playing this when I was on holiday. I saw an ad on Instagram for it and I thought it looked pretty cool. My friend who I went away with played the PS4 version, and this is very separate to the PS4 version, and they do not talk. I actually think this one is better from just playing it. The PS4 version's a bit basic now, but yeah, this game's awesome if you do like strategy. So let's go in and raid somebody. So this is against random players. You can skip it. You've got a base projection here, so you can see the red bits are the base. So looking at this, I think, yeah, I can take this on. And you then come into your loadout screen. So I'm a certain level at the moment where I can have 4 units, 4 types of units. That's the ones I like to go for. Below that, we've got the 2 power-ups where you can see the sort of target and rocket. They help you get through the level. And when you get to a certain level, you can actually have a vehicle which you have to use fuel to use. So hopefully I've selected it. I'm not too sure if I actually selected it there. I did, so I have got my vehicle for support, shall we say, even though they're at the front. So the way you play this, your soldiers are in the back of this lorry, and you tap down the bottom, and you can only have a set amount depending on your level. And then we've got to go through and basically take on these people. So I'm going to just destroy parts of the map so we can sort of progress through. This is my playstyle. It doesn't mean that it's correct, but I certainly like to try and do my best. And then I'll bring in some of the veterans as well, so you can sort of get to know what they do and how they play. So I haven't played this game in a while. This is the first time I've logged on to do this video, so I might get absolutely destroyed. Every time you destroy a building or a turret, you get another power-up, so you can see there. Or sometimes you get the gold. So, but some of them are useful, some of them are not. So these guys here, the ones with the little diamonds on top of them, are what they're called veterans. They're like really ranked up players. I also have one available to use, and they are pretty good. And anyone that survives the level can become a veteran. So there's a lot to take in with this game. It's very simple, but also quite complex. So, and we need to now start thinking about who's doing damage the most. Probably these two. So let's try and do a double whammy. I don't think I'm doing so well, but you know, we'll get 1 star by the looks of it. So you do get rated on how you play. So I think the Jeep has helped us a fair bit. Let's try and get out that sniper's range for now and see if yeah, this is good. Let's try and get rid of them. It's weird, this is the first game I've played, I think, as a touch game as well, without a controller. So, like, I'm a bit, my arm doesn't know what to do. There we go. So, smoke screen it, blocks the fire. We've pretty much done this one, so we may as well now just rally them all to the front. And you can see that some of my guys have diamonds above their heads now, and that's because they will become veterans. I only had one, and I think he died. But it's also good to see that going into the next level, I'm going to have some veterans. So that was a nice, easy run. So, and then with victory, look, and look, as you can see, we've got some new veterans. We can manage them. You can see who we've got available. See, you know, what they do. Never seem to ever get any like rocket ones. So, but you can obviously then use those veterans on the deployment of your base. There is a fair bit of like leveling up the characters, but they don't take too much to understand. And if we just go back on for another raid, oh, and then there's a daily chest that you can open as well. So again, it does feel very mobile, this game. Obviously I've reviewed like Apex and Call of Duty, which also are in this series, and they're like almost console ports, but this is a nice feel. You know, if you just want something to log on to every once in a while, you know, you just got spare time, this is a good game to do that with. There's also different modes as well. I think I'll do other modes just to sort of show you the extent of this game. There's a zombies mode, which if I come into here, we can select all of these and we'll move out. So this one actually costs to do, but obviously this is all in earned game currency. So there we go. So basically you're going to get zombies come from the left and right, and the waves get harder and harder each time you complete a level. So you slowly like build up the expertise to know what to do. So we'll just stop those zombies for a second. And again, I'm just trying to make sure I can get enough soldiers out here, because I feel like battling them with numbers is more useful. So, and you can't choose which side they go to either, which is sometimes a little bit of a pain. But it seems like they're helping each other out, so I'm happy with that. And then at the end of each level, there's a boss battle as well, which is really cool. So if you can get the right... Oh, there's a boss already, so let's just get rid of him, because he's not going to do us any favours, and that did absolutely nothing. So I'm just going to tell every soldier to just aim at him, because as soon as they destroy the tent, we can no longer play. Oh, good, we're having problems here. So... Uh-oh. Shoot, 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 shoot. I think I've actually messed this up, but hey-ho. We could... hopefully revive ourselves here. This is just wave 2 of 4, and I'm already struggling. So we have 13 soldiers alive. We've done alright. So I think we just need to see which if there's another boss for one. I'm going to save up my credits, and I think the rocket launcher guys are probably the most useful with the zombies, because look at it's this guy when he fires. He's doing quite a lot of big radius damage. So it doesn't seem to be like there's a boss coming, so we're okay. There we go. That was a nice easy wave. So again, we're down to 10 soldiers. A little bit of a problem. Right, let's aim for the boss. Should have probably used the turret as on the other ones, because if he blows up, the level is failed. So sometimes you can get through literally limping through. But, yeah, I don't know how well we're going to do here. Looks like the zombies are only coming from one side at the moment, so I don't think we're going to pass. I think we're going to fail. But again, probably just need to level up my soldiers. And he blew up my tent, so as you can see, there's a good example of failing. So, but I can go back, now I've seen the waves, I can plan for the bosses. Obviously I didn't use my power-ups as effectively as I probably should have. So we're going to do one more mode, and this other mode is really fun. This one is called Prison Break, and it's another style of mode where you have options to basically pick what happens. So when we come through here, you'll see that these guys have keys. If I just blow these up, I now have 2 keys to my disposal, and I can choose from the cells what I would like. So I'll take power up of a bombing run, that's really useful, and I'll also take the paramedics as well. So and it's just fun. So if we then get this key, we can unlock these guys, but have a look around and see what is available, because you know the riot shield guys might be your playstyle. So let's see. I find it quite an easy mode, this, but you can do it wrong, and you do get bonus points for obviously getting the prisoners as well, which look like these little slender looker guys here at the top. So right, we need to get rid of that turret, because he's going to do all the damage to us. So if we destroy the wall, we can then have clean sight of the turret, and then hopefully what I'm going to do is we'll get the key, we'll unlock it so we can have those prisoners, but I'm going to wait till my soldiers move way more in front so none of them get injured, because I think they can die, so I don't want to risk it. So we've got 1 key at the moment. Is there another guy available anywhere? No. So, and as you can see, we don't have a truck this time, so we can't keep replenishing our forces. So again, it's about thinking strategically how we go into things. I do have the 3 bombs, which is one of the biggest perks. That's why I went for that. And you'll see when we get into a little bit of trouble later on. Let's take these guys now. Sometimes they do have some soldiers in as well, so you're not just left without anything. So, where's our next key? There he is. Nice little soldiers. And you can choose the colour of your army as well. I just like the colour yellow, so that's why I've gone for that. Right. Again, I think the key has been dropped, so now we'll take the soldiers again. Because we're doing pretty good, I would say. So we just need to get that turret. So if we all aim at the turret, then that will get destroyed very quickly. Thank you, grenade guys. Tents. These are where the enemies spawn out of. So, but again, like once you understand the mechanics of this game, it's like it's fun. And I think because I'm at the beginning of the season of this, I'm getting ranked with the easy levels. But oh, it's very annoying when you lose 4 games in a row. So yeah, keep an eye out. Make sure you don't level up your base too quick and your soldiers not enough, because you start to feel it later on in the game. So, let's see. I'm trying to see where a suitable place for my rocket would be. I have a feeling that maybe round here might be a good idea, just to show off the big boy bombs. You can see that. Okay, that probably wasn't as effective as I thought it was going to be. So we'll take you guys. You guys look big and buff. And then we need to just make sure that we have enough keys so we can unlock that. Because I think the finish is here, so yeah. Right. I think we've done this level pretty well. So as you can see, lost at the zombie mode, but also, you know, recovered it back in Prison Break. So, and these modes are, you know, unlockable as you play through the levels. It doesn't feel repetitive. You can have clans. There's so many cool things that you can do, and this game did entertain us for a good week straight. So I would say I'm probably, I want to say 20 hours in, but I'm probably 30 hours into the game. So, oh wait, nearly left the game mode without rescuing those 3, or those 5 prisoners. So I think they're prisoners. I don't know what else they would be. And then our guys get back in the jeep, and then I thought these guys just run off into the distance. We don't keep them. So, and there we go. So what we had a victory, a defeat, and a victory. So. But they're like the 3 game modes. You can do obviously ranked modes as well, which I think is pretty cool. But again, the more you play, the more you get, you know, ranked with people with better bases, and you'll learn the painfulness of somebody robbing your base as well, which is also a part of this game, where when you come off the game, people will then challenge your bases like this. So you go into raid, you'll appear randomly here, and then if they beat your base, they steal your currency, which is at the top. And that's why when I came in, I straight away put that on there. So I can't afford that one. But because they just steal your points, and it's very upsetting. So anything with an arrow can also be upgraded. So if I just do that, edit, upgrade. And you are limited on builders. And that's where in this game, you get like a lot of time that you have to wait. So I don't know what the concept of those games are called. I should find what the terminology is, but you have to wait real time or pay diamonds in this case to rush it. So it's a game about building your patience is all I can say. So, but it is definitely good if you live a busy life but you do want a game on the side. It's a good one to pick up because there's enough, what I would say, video game play to the waiting time sort of balance. And that's why I wanted to bring this one to the channel, because I think it's an actual good game and it definitely needs some more credit. So, but there we have it. So that is Guns Up. It's a game available on iPad and iPhone. No controller support, which is a very weird one for me today. But as a mobile experience, it's a very fun game, and it's also available on Android as well. So thank you very much. I will see you in another video.